Maybe you've noticed lines have gotten longer.
And your patience shorter.
The days have gotten darker.
And your chaos more chaosy.
Your bank account a little smaller.
And your jolly jollyless.
So we invite you to join us and pause.
Remember, this isn't a season of must-haves, to-dos, and next-day shipping.
It's the season to reflect and to remember our Redeemer.
To recall, rejoice, and reverence in the light of the world's message. This is Sydney.
And I'm Sher, and we invite you to join us for a few minutes each Tuesday and Thursday in December for a special Christmas message.
To make your Christmas a little more Christmassy.
As you know, Sydney, my mom and dad absolutely loved Christmas. They adored everything about it. They loved the planning, the sewing, the baking, and the crafting. They made dried apples, beef jerky, pajamas, and quilts. My dad loved creating toys and gifts from wood, and something our family did that was a little different was we didn't hang socks for Santa. My parents made boots for us instead. Along the shelf, each of us had our own Santa boot to set out for Christmas. At the end of every Christmas day, my dad always planned a treasure hunt for us. That is where we'd find the big gift. His clues really weren't the best, but the hunt was so much fun, and it became such a great and fun tradition for us. More than anything, though, my parents cherished Christmas because they loved celebrating Christ's birth. They were born during the Great Depression and grew up during World War II, so their childhood Christmases were very simple and sparse. Those lean years made them appreciate the joy of sharing and giving when they were able to. On my mom's side of the family, we still hold a Christmas party the Saturday before Christmas. Every year we hear the same story about my mom and aunt and uncle's childhoods. We laugh because we all know it by heart, but it's part of our tradition. Then on Christmas Eve, my mom, she'd always tell the same story again just to make sure we hadn't forgotten about it. So now I'm going to keep that tradition going. My grandparents had 8 children and very little money. Each year they would chop down their own tree and make handmade decorations, including strings of popcorn. On Christmas Day, they would give all 8 children a single coloring book to share and a box of crayons. Each child also received their own orange, which was considered a very treasured gift. My mom would make her orange last for days, eating just one slice at a time. One year, on Christmas Day, a family's car broke down near my grandparents' home. My grandpa went out to help fix the car, while my grandma welcomed the mother and children inside. Despite having so little themselves, my grandparents shared what they had. The children shared their coloring book, their crayons, and even their precious oranges. My mom remembers feeling so sorry for that family because they had even less than her family, but she also felt gratitude that they could share what little they had. It was a tough period of history, but my mom always spoke about the love in their home. Though they had very little, they were generous and rich in the knowledge and gospel of Christ. They worked together, sang, danced, laughed, and supported one another. My grandparents built a home full of love, joy, and faith, and I'm so grateful to come from such an incredible family. To this day, our family carries on many of these traditions. At our annual Christmas party, everyone gets an orange. On Christmas Day, my family still gets a coloring book and crayons, which we sometimes share with each other. And of course, we all get an orange in our Christmas boots, just as we always have. These traditions remind us of the love and faith that have been passed down through generations. The point of the story isn't to feel sorry that my grandparents didn't have much. Instead, it's to celebrate that their family was built on love, togetherness, and faith. They taught us the importance of taking time to sing, dance, laugh, rejoice, and celebrate the birth of our Savior, Jesus Christ. Whether your family is large or small, we encourage and challenge you to start your own traditions or keep the ones you have to celebrate this season. Celebrate the Savior in your own way. Show your joy that unto us a child is born, unto us a son is given, and the government shall be upon his shoulder, and his name shall be called Wonderful Counselor, the Mighty God, the Everlasting Father, the Prince of Peace. This is our prayer.
From Sydney and Sher.